What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Hope you're having a bloody good weekend. I have something a little bit different for you today. It's called Shadowline. It's an early access hero shooter. So if you're into hookers, COD and Valorant, this one might be for you. Give it a crack. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to give me impressions, see what it's about, whether it's actually worth your bloody time, whether it's worth my bloody time. And yeah, so let's get started. I'm going to start with the versus stuff. I'm pretty sure Expedition's the PvE side of things. Weekly events is the hardcore stuff, so you could probably earn other stuff. So anyway, Conquest, Escort, Demolition, Team Deathmatch. It's pretty bloody simple. So let's get into it. Time to kill is pretty quick too, so that's another thing for
Here's my little helper.
Yeah, time to kill definitely really quick. Yeah. What happens? Oh, we'll choose another gun. That looks pretty trippy. I picked this one up the other last night. I did play it for about 2 or so hours last night, just doing a few things.
Reloading. Wait a sec.
Getting a feel for it. So I was going to say it looked like a complete amateur, but I don't think any time that I've spent with this game has actually helped. I've spent way too long yeah, playing stuff like Resident Evils and things like that. Yeah. Time to kill, definitely COD. The slide effect, definitely COD. Hero shooters. I mean, it could very well. I mean, it's pretty decent so far. I mean, it's fluent, it's not jumping around. And this is everything on max, so... Seems to be holding pretty steady. I'll try out a variety of guns for you too.
Changing the game.
But I will say I'll make it, you know, all the we'll say hipfire sucks. This is definitely an aim and shoot game.
Mine deployed.
I'll try out this Zen. Looks like an AK-47 or an AK-74, whatever your heart's content feels like. Which is odd because, you know, this is
You got fucking smacked, man.
oh, and my hero is Australian, so I had to. I don't go much on the medic side of it, but...
Medbot on the field. 3 in a row, mates.
3 in a row, mate. They've started with the very generic Australian, though. I mean, with that said, I'm probably a bit more bogan Australian than what I am Australian. Unfortunately, I'm not Mick Dundee.
Going to smoke.
Oh yeah, here's my little helper.
Smoke out.
Oh, I died. Wait, I'm alive, I'm alive.
in the hole!
One thing I will add to it, it also has Call of Duty elements of blueprints and unlocking that kind of stuff. In total, there's about 25 guns, as far as I'm aware, and you know, plus attachments and things like that. So there is progression here.
You did what you could to stop the damn thing. Good job.
Alright, so basically now we're on the defense. I'll go back to... I'll go back to the Zenith. So now our job, again, is to get this bloody thing down here.
Not good, huh?
Like I said, this is early access, so there could be a lot more to it. A lot more upgrades to do, that's for sure. But with that said, it's pretty damn stable. Well, it is actually polished. And bottom line is, you cannot beat free, and you cannot beat
First half
stupid.
of the distance has been covered. Point. So far, so good.
I think I was stupid. Staying in the exact same freaking spot.
Slow down! Fire in the hole!
Victory is near. Don't screw it up.
I'm running through some red shit.
Flawless execution, squad.
Right. Now we'll go through a few bits and pieces with you. I touched on it before. Expedition is your PvE, so it's your co-op mode with 3v3. Obviously the verses which you just seen me have a crack at. Weekly events again is your hardcore TDMs, things like that. I haven't actually jumped into any of that, so I can't speak for what the bonuses are to doing it, whether there's a weekly reward or anything. It's your standard Call of Duty roadmap, has all this bullshit, you know, for doing tasks and things like that, dailies, weeklies, operatives, whatever. Right now there's
Bring it on,
3,
suckers.
6, 8 operatives to choose from. There's nothing special about them. Yeah, they're a little bit lackluster, but it is what it is. It's early days, early access, you know, there's no money there per se to actually do anything. I do like this part. There's you know, a reasonable amount of weapons to actually choose from, 25 plus all the attachments. I think that was in the range of 10 to 12 attachments per gun. Crafting, you know, this is where you jump in with your blueprints, things like that. But here's the big one. This is where I start getting concerned. Is it going to be a Valorant type thing where they're just asking stupid amounts of money for quite literally fuck all? And I hope they stick to, you know, non-pay to win elements for this kind of stuff, because if there's one thing that kills games, it's overpriced digital bullshit, in my opinion. And last but not least is the anti-cheat. Now, I'm not, you know, a big fan of these online free-to-play stuff, because hackers just friggin' run wild in them. So hopefully they've done their due diligence and actually put some effort into the anti-cheat. I haven't yet encountered it, but it is early days. This thing's only been out for a couple of weeks now. It's not going to take long before the cheaters start running rampant through it. But again, I haven't yet encountered it. There's been a few iffy ones, but yeah, hopefully they do a good job at keeping the hackers out of the fucking game, because otherwise it's dead in the water already. So anyways, that's my impressions, and rant over if you like. I don't think it's a bad game. I've had fun. Looks good, plays smooth, it's polished. So far I haven't run into any bugs or any big bugs, and yeah, I think it's worth it. I mean, you can't lose. It's free to play. Free to download, free to play. So, fuck it. Jump in there. Have a crack at it. If you don't like it, go back to your Valorants. Go back to your Call of Duties. But, yeah, at least give it a try. Anyways, that's all from me, guys. Have a bloody great weekend. Don't forget, jump in the comments. Like, dislike if you don't bloody like it. It's all good. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take it easy.